Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. It's been a little bit because I have been away. I was away at Polish and Beauty Expo. I was also away in North Carolina. I actually just came back yesterday. Today's Sunday, so yesterday is Saturday. So it's been a very busy but fun July, but I am behind. I have lots of content to share with you guys. Side note, I also hit 1,000 subscribers. I am beyond excited. I created this channel just to share polish swatches with everybody and just to talk about polish because I love it. It's a fun hobby. I never thought that it would turn into something like this, where I can work with other makers. I can share the things that I love with people who are just as obsessed with polish as I am. So I'm very thankful for that. I will be planning a giveaway, but it's not going to be in this video. I am gathering all of the things for that giveaway. Like I said, I've been away, so I really hadn't had time to kind of get something together. So just look out. I have a lot of videos coming up, so keep your eye out for that. In today's video, I will be live swatching a new collection from VAPID Lacquer, and this is their birthday celebration. So they've been creating polish and soaps and lotions and all of that good stuff for 11 years. There's no specific theme with these polishes other than, the maker Chris just, went with the flow and created what she wanted to create. But honestly, I think they're all beautiful. I think they kind of go well for a birthday collection anyways. There are 5 beautiful polishes, so let's get into it. First up, we have Swamp Water. And this one, I love the description, right? It says green, a little murky, and full of life. Can only imagine what's below the surface. This one is described as an olive mossy green jelly base with an intense glowing mist of blue purple shimmer. This is going to be achieved with opacity in 2 to 3 coats, depending on your nail line, or your nail length, I should say. But it almost reminds me of like a chartreusey kind of color, and as Caitlin Swatches would say, almost like a ghostly kind of polish, because at certain angles my nails almost look naked, sort of, just a little bit at that right angle. But that shimmer really is so like glass-like and so beautiful. Oh my god, it's so sparkly. I'm just like looking at this footage again and wow, like this is not the type of polish that I typically would go for, but this is gorgeous. And if I didn't get this in PR, it would be coming home with me because it's just gorgeous. Pictured are 2 coats of Swamp Water with a glossy top coat. Here we have interesting polish name, and don't let the name fool you guys. Do not let the name fool you, because this polish is everything and more. So it's described as a grapey base with a heavy shimmering shift of green, blue, and purple. Oh my goodness, I was so tempted to keep this on because the shifts are so intense. I actually ended up putting this on my toes as a pedicure because I was due for one, only because I had to keep on swatching and I needed to take it off. But holy smokes, do you guys see that? Do you see that? I know I built it up in 2 coats. Long nails, you may want to do 3, so 2 to 3 depending on your nail line. But oh my goodness, this polish is beautiful, guys. Like, if you can't get anything out of this whole collection, you can only choose one. This one is going to be it. I'm telling you, I couldn't stop recording because the shifts were just insane. The shimmer, it's so sparkly. Pictured are 2 coats of interesting polish name with a glossy top coat. Here we have Snakebite, and this one is described as a berry base and that has a beautiful blue-green shift, and at certain angles or like towards the ends or tips or base, like the farther away angles of your nails, you can see purple and magenta. I built this up in just about 2 coats. I think I built these up all in 2 coats, but again, all of these, it's going to depend, 2 or 3. It's just going to depend on preference, but this one is beautiful. I'm loving the coverage that it gave me on the first coat. It gives me like hot date nights, like the end of the summer vibe, where it's just like, you are finishing up with the summer, but you want to transition to fall. You don't really quite know what to wear. This one is it. And at the same time, it is still a really like juicy color, almost like a watermelon type of shade. I love it. The shifts are not as intense as like the previous polish. Like it has like delicate shifts, but you can definitely still see the beautiful shimmer. It is stunning. Pictured are 2 coats of Snakebite with a glossy top coat. Here we have Cute But Deadly, and this one is described as a reddish pink. And it definitely builds up to more like pinkier color in my opinion. And I think in the description it says that as well. It's definitely a jelly, and it shifts from magenta to pink to gold to green. It's beautiful. I think my favorite part of this polish has to be those flakies. Like they don't like stand out so much in this polish. It gives you like that pond effect, but the base is kind of overpowering the flakies, but in a good way though. It gives it like this little like special sparkle. Like you can see the flakies, but the main focus of the polish is that base. And there's like a tiny bit of shift in there. You can see a little bit of like a lighter pink as well. This polish is beautiful for the summertime, or if you feel like wearing something bright on your nails, and maybe you might not be a fan of like flakies or glitter or anything like that. This one is for you. This one can be a great transition if you're starting to get into flaky polishes. Pictured are 2 coats of Cute But Deadly with a glossy top coat. And our last polish is Lightning Strike. And this one is described as a classic silver lineal hollow that has chrome micro flakes that shift red, orange to copper to gold. There is nothing classic about this polish because it's beautiful. It almost gives me like a rose gold type of vibe, and it's super, super sparkly. Like you can definitely see the hollow, but it's more than just hollow, right? Like you see the micro flakies in there, you see the hollow, but I think it gives you something a little bit more. These are like those polishes that I love to wear that like if I'm feeling like I need to wear a nude polish, right? Like a palette cleanser. This is the kind of polish that I would gravitate towards, because I still love to wear polishes that have like glitters or hollow or something like that. I'm not just a straight up nude polish lover. So this one definitely would be like a palette cleanser for me, but I think it's beautiful. It's so sparkly. I love the orange, like the orange yellowy-ish shift. I think it's gorgeous. Pictured are 2 coats of Lightning Strike with a glossy top coat. All right, so I have a polish that I really, really love. I actually wore it as a pedicure. I'm still actually wearing it as a pedicure. And funny enough, this polish has lasted the entire week that I've been in North Carolina. And I'm talking about I've been to the beaches, I was in the pool, and typically anytime I go to the beach or a pool, the polish literally would just peel off no matter what I do, no matter if I'm using a sticky base coat, if I'm using a really good glossy top coat that works for me, that, you know, my favorite kinds, it'll always peel or chip no matter what. But this one did not. I'm telling you, the only thing that I did while I was away was apply another layer of top coat over it just to bring back the shine and the gloss, because, you know, sand, chlorine, all of that is going to strip away the shininess of a polish. And that one is Interesting Polish Name, right? Yes, that's it. This is beautiful. The amount of shift that this polish has, oh my goodness, like it's gorgeous. I went in with 3 coats with this on my toes. I mean, originally I went in with 2, and then I was like, oh, let me just put another one. And I regretted that just because, I mean, it still looks beautiful, right? It still looks beautiful on the toes. The shift is amazing, but I think it looks best in 2 coats. I think it's beautiful. I definitely want to wear this on my nails. And I honestly can't believe it's still, I'm like looking at my toes now. I can't believe that it survived a whole week of salt water and chlorine, but it's a beautiful polish. So if you can pick up anyone from this collection, I definitely say pick this one up. Plus, I think it's versatile. You can wear it in the summer, you can wear it in the spring and in the winter if you're a seasonal polish wearer. I was hesitant. I was like, I don't really know if this is like a summery kind of polish, but on the nails, it's gorgeous. So no matter what season it is, it's beautiful. All right, that is all that I have for you guys today. Let me know if you plan on picking up any of these polishes. They are already available on the website. If you haven't already subscribed, I hope that you do. I upload videos with live swatches, and I love talking about all things nails. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.